Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Sweden. We're in a very, very cold area of the world, which I guess is fitting. But, yeah, not necessarily the greatest cities of the world, if I must be honest, but we're going to do the best we can, make the most of it. Let's see here. Building some buildings would net us some points, right? Because that's our thing. I was talking about last episode how to get 3 more points. And we need to build industrial era or later buildings, which this university would count. That'll give us 1 point, right? University is industrial era or later. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, wow. I should not have picked that up. I was just assuming that that was going to be perfect for us, but we're not even going to be close to industrial era. Oh, my goodness. For some reason, actually, I think I was thinking that said medieval in the back of my head, even though I know it said industrial because it was steam, but like it wasn't computing in my head. That was a completely wasted thing to pick up. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it now. Seems so weird that it would offer that to me when we're like nowhere near industrial age. Obviously somebody is, so. Hey, we're about to be 10 pop. I think that gets us a point, doesn't it? Yep, a point there. That's a thing.
$100, that's your problem.
Research. Not really much here. We're not going to be killing a unit with a musket anytime soon, so maybe just hard research that one. Governors. Could start using Amani for some things. I mean, obviously, filling up Bengala would be useful at some point. So let's go ahead and keep working on that a bit. We maybe move over to our capital at some point. I don't know why I did that one, because we don't have the Great Works yet, but we're planning on getting some at some point. All right, I do have 2 points, so I could get a... I could get one of these back, but is that useful for us at the moment? Could also get a couple more points into one of these. Let's go ahead and get this back. Oh, that gives us 2 points. Is that enough? Well, there you go. I knew you can get points for that, but I couldn't remember if you got it every time. Like I knew there were certain situations that you got points for the suzerain thing, but I could not remember if it was an every time thing. Well, there you go. So we're locked into an heroic age. That's going to be really helpful to have. All these religious units running around. Alright, production here. Obviously we want to work on some sort of building, I think, or some sort of district. I mean, entertainment complex jumps out at me a little bit. Obviously we don't have an industrial zone anywhere, and we're going to need one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a little too far away from that one. But I can at least cover these 4. We can kind of go from there to that. Alright, settler. Probably over here. Could also come move down to one of these other spots. I just feel like there's a very obvious gap over here. It's not like there's a lot of good, useful stuff. But maybe between the deer, the pearls, we can move some other tiles around for other people. Maybe that would work out. I mean, if nothing else, this is going to be a city that just can at least get a district or 2. Maybe a harbor and a theater square, something like that. Trading post created. Alrighty. Obviously we get food and stuff from our allies, and we're currently allied with Russia, so we could get some food and production from that, and that's probably a really good idea. Do we want to swap off humanism? Not really, because I don't think we're going to be getting a great artist anytime soon. If I must be honest. I mean, we'll eventually. We could force it a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it. We'll just stick with humanism for now. Industrial era ends in 3 turns. Alright, go ahead and build the city. It's not going to be amazing, but I think we can make it work. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking just start with a harbor. It's going to take forever to build it, but we'll get through it eventually. We'll send some builders over here to help develop a few things. Actually, we can like swap maybe this thing over to give you a little bit of something. Start with that. How is this too close to you? It's on the other side of my cities from you. I mean, I will say I'll look elsewhere, but goodness, let's
The pen might not
that's
be
funny.
mightier than the sword, but maybe the printing press is heavier than the siege weapon. Just
Alrighty. Square rigging. I mean, both of these we're going to finish off, so that's fine. River flooding prevented. Tech boost. World Congress is about to meet. Are we still in the lead for this one? We are. So that's good. That's going to be very, very nice to have. I mean, obviously there's a lot of things here that I would like to get. This might have been a better place for a industrial zone, but that's alright. This guy down here is probably going to win industrial zone as well, to be honest. Let's just go ahead and work on the bank. It's going to be fine. Get some more gold coming in. Gold helps a lot of things. Apparently that was not something we could vote on. Interesting. The actual World Congress will be in 2 turns. Great engineer, great artist, we get the art museum, all that stuff, which is all very, very good. I don't think we swap anything right this second. We're about to get a new era anyway. Earn 3 great people, earn a great merchant. I'll start working on this one for now, but I don't see that happening, to be honest. Shipyard is done. We do need another trader. Let's go and work on that. You can go straight into a bank. I mean, at least get some gold, make you a little bit worthwhile, I suppose. Sure, why not? About to get our very first spy. There we go. There's our heroic age, at least. We'll see if we can capitalize on this. Alright. I mean, From the Coinage sounds really good. Heartbeat of Steam sounds really good. And I think Wish You Were Here sounds really good. Even though we don't really have any of those things. Maybe we can find a way to get some... Actually, I don't know. Do we have any places for national parks? Maybe there are. Alright, I mean, obviously workshop would be good. Going straight into one of these other ones would be useful as well. I'm going to start with the workshop, actually. You, however, are going to do one of these other ones. I actually don't know. What is your thing? Art, music, and writing. Alright, let's go art. Spies! Yeah, absolutely want to send out to go steal some stuff. Quite frankly. Like, Scythia over here. Do you have anything I can steal? You do not. I mean, gold and things, but I can steal from my friends, I suppose. I mean, you have something. It's not a lot to steal. Summer day. All right, we'll confirm. Well, there's not really a way to get promotions, though, and we're going to need promotions to be able to have a chance at anything. Let's just come back over here, see if we can steal some gold. Go from there. Hey, we're down to 79 turns here. Do still need to get a builder over here, which we will do over here after we get done with the trader. Kind of forgot, but that's okay. Ban the production of buildings of this type. 50% production on buildings of this type. Oh, okay. I don't really care. Let's ban the production of coal, because it might mess more people up, other people up more than it messes me up. Tourism from great works of this type are doubled. Sure. Let's say, I don't know, writing. We're about to get some writing in, hopefully. Chosen player gains 2 diplomatic victory points. Well, of course, me. And a World's Fair. Sounds good to me. So, banned coal power. Oh, that's just mine. Sorry. It's not the official result yet. Alright, so we are banning nuclear. Interesting. Sculptures are doubled. Okay. Robert the Bruce got some diplo points. And World's Fair did in fact pass.
Man has made that approaches anything in nature, but a sailing ship
Square rigging. Alright, so we did get the lead here. So we got the great musician, great scientist, great engineer, great artist, and great artist, right? We got 2 great artists. I'm not seeing a second great artist. Does it not double it? Well, that's a shame. I thought I read it that way. Because obviously I got one of everything else. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Still, we got a lot. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I'm not saying, definitely not complaining. What are you? 1 random technology, or Eureka from the modern atomic, and we get some great people points. That's pretty useful. We'll go ahead and hook that up. And musician, for sure, just, well, I guess swing over to here. That'll work. You are what? I'll get off of there so we can see. Instantly builds a factory and workshop in this. I think I like that. It's a good time for that. We had just barely even begun working on our factory. And then finally you can work on that. Obviously, I think a lot of those are going to go into our Queen's Bibliothèque, which is awesome. Oh, there is an artist there. Hello. I was correct. Well, I guess you're going to... Whatever. We'll figure it out here in a moment. My pledge has been fulfilled. So we did get that win. That's really, really good one for us to have. One danger of having, of being Sweden is that you could open it up for somebody else to actually win those and get all those benefits that, make them stronger. But obviously in this case, we were able to get it for ourselves. Alright, so we did finish that. We also got the factory already, which is pretty awesome. It's going to help everybody around here. I'm kind of thinking more art museum, maybe? Or do we want to go archaeology? We gotta have at least on archaeology at some point, right? But let's do art again here. I think a couple arts and then we'll worry about archaeology later. We're still a ways away from being able to get archaeologists, so I feel like this is still a good thing for us to focus on art for now. Especially now that we have 2 artists. Or do we? Did I mislook? No, this is the 1 artist that we had. Never mind. I was correct that we only got 1. So that's done. City underpowered. Makes sense. Alright, so all these great works are going to be hugely helpful for us. I mean, the scientist wasn't... I mean, it's pretty good, honestly. The extra points we get is pretty useful. I mean, I'd say pretty useful. It's at least somewhat useful. Overall, though, not maybe the greatest thing in the world. Getting a great admiral, I don't think we really need it. So I think we'll hold on to our faith for right now. You want a merchant, you want a rider, you want a frigate, musketman. We already have a musketman. Guess we'll get another one. I'm going to trade route. Still would like to do that. A merchant, trade route. Siege tactics. It's going to be easier said than done. Merchants. Possible. If we save up our faith for that one instead. Just to get a couple more envoy points, maybe. Sure, we're just going to keep tossing around these handful of little things we got. Alright, so that starts to finish this thing off. I mean, we need one more great work to finish this thing off to theme it, so there's no point moving anything around just yet. Ooh, all of our alliances expired. Alright, so you were culture. Sure, we'll do that. And we'll declare friendship. And we'll do alliance, cultural. Get a little bit of money for it. You wore gold, I believe. Yes. Oh, well, Russia apparently is close enough for that. Okay. You wore science. Didn't look at the direction it was telling me. You were military. Oh, hello, Cynthia. You're actually sort of friendly with me at the moment. And last but not least, you wore whatever's left over. Religion, I think. And I guess we'll try and play friendly with you. Why not? I don't have no reason to go to war right now. Sure. Sounds good to me. We'll play friends with everybody. Alrighty. Shipyard's finally completed over here. That's a pretty big deal. We do want an industrial zone over here at some point. Got a couple pretty good locations for them. This one specifically. So let's do that. Good friend and ally. Gilgamesh will remember. Oh, I'm glad. Everybody's happy with me now. Look at there. Violent storm. Not near us, thankfully. Trader is completed. We do want to get another builder out of here, I believe was the plan. And alliances are the ones that are getting missed the most, like some of that food and gold stuff. So I think that's going to be good. Actually, though, I'm actually going to send you over here. This city is struggling a bit. Let's see if we can get an alliance trade route from there. Earning a great merchant. Unlikely. Ah, we do actually have the enlightenment. Civic boosted already. We'll pick that up, and that'll give us the boost for scientific theory as well. If I can remember to swap off of it here in a moment. Chocolate Hills. Sounds yummy. Alright, trade route here. Goal would be to go to one of our allies. And let's go to the 3-4, because a little bit more food would be, I think, better ultimately. Help the city start growing again. We may have to do some types of trade routes with all these guys. Alright, scientific theory, we need to swap off of you for now. Siege tactics. If we get the boost for that, we do get an envoy. Getting a couple bombards. Yeah, we could probably do it. Alright, Mr. Spy. Let's go ahead and gain sources first, and we'll go from there. Found a goody hut. That's good. A goody hut is good. Oh, boy. I'll be here all day, I guess. Apparently, we can hook up some of these special wonder or special things. Why not? Let's do one. See what it does. Alrighty, so you're actually pretty much done with everything over here. So at this point, probably just back-to-back theater square festivals for now. Or actually, you could do a couple bombards. Why not? Let's get a couple bombards out. Can't hurt too much to do that. You have room for a district, which I think is a really good idea. Probably just a flat theater square at this point, because you're going to need I think it's going to be good to have as many of those as we can get, obviously. Hey, we're actually finally getting some tourism. That is good. Not much, but it's a start. Actually, I may run you up here and take this assault. That's going to be fine. Although I just realized I moved us into a blizzard. That was not so fine. Got some error score there.
That cannot be tested. Assertion. New opinions are always suspected.
Rationalism, free market, liberalism.
Reason, but because
Okay. Do we still? I don't think we still need professional army at this point, so we could swap that one around. But for what? Probably the amenities. Probably a good idea. I mean, I guess it's okay. We do have 5 trade routes at the moment. This one actually would give us 50% because for a couple of those that have 3 adjacency or better. So it sounds like a good idea. Let's go with that for now, I suppose. Everything else I think is okay. Okay, only gave us like 3 science, but it's a start. Alright, obviously we want to get this one as soon as possible. In fact, we're just going to go straight for it, because getting those open air museums is going to be pretty critical. Sure, let's get us a Maui. Although I think they actually work better if there's more of them next to each other. So maybe that wasn't the smartest place in the world for it. Oh, there's a good hit right there. Hello.
Having seen a non-market economy,
All right,
I suddenly
take it.
understood much better what I liked about a market economy.
4 gold and faith from trade routes is really nice. I don't think I'm going to swap anything right now, but I do like that one a lot. All right, choose production. Finished our bank over here, which is good. What kind of industrial zones did you have? Nothing too super amazing. I mean, some decent ones. I mean, you're going to want a theater square at some point, I think, as well. So let's go ahead and just plop that down. Just keep going with the theater square thing. You need to come down here and help this city out. Let's go to the deer or something. Oh, you have a promotion. We'll have to come back to you. This turn we'll swap off industrialization, maybe. Although I don't know if we're going to have 3 workshops. We'll have 2. 3, I don't know if we'll have. Two banks sounds fairly reasonable, though. Art museum is done. I mean, this will get us a little bit more tourism. Why not? Okay, so that's done. Anything else we want to do right this second? I don't think so. I think we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we will hopefully have nationalism, be able to start plopping down our ultra important open air museums everywhere we can. Those are going to be very, very valuable to us. I mean, that right there, that'll be what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 tourism right away. Which we compare over here to some of these other guys. Let's see here. Go overall, maybe. Yeah, you're getting 128, 147, 172. Yeah, 70 more tourism is going to put us right in the mix of things. And that'll be even more incentive to have a couple more cities out here, even if they're not the greatest cities in the world, just a couple more, just to have more open air museums. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.